My name is Barbara Rausch, and I'm a Global Account Manager with ePost Global. Thank you so much for joining today's Parcel Playbook on a customer success story. Now, I've been with ePost Global for over 17 years, so I definitely have a few stories that I could be telling today about customer successes. But there is one customer in particular that I think really stands out to me. This particular customer started with us in 2015. They were initially only shipping to 3 countries and only using the USPS IPA service. At that time, they were shipping to the 3 traditional e-commerce countries that most companies do ship to, which is UK, Australia, and Canada. Canada being their largest market. One customer in particular that I think really stands out to me. This particular customer started with us in 2015. They were initially only shipping to 3 countries and only using the USPS IPA service. At that time, they were shipping to the 3 traditional e-commerce countries that most companies do ship to, which is UK, Australia, and Canada. Canada being their largest market. Now, we were able to come in and offer them $35,000 savings right off the bat using an apples-to-apples IPA service. This customer was very happy with the fact that we were able to offer them that significant cost savings on their international shipping, so they made the switch over to ePost Global. As time has gone on, their needs have changed. They decided they wanted to open and expand into some new markets. The EU was the first market that they opened in addition to the existing shipping lanes that they were going to. But obviously they needed some information on how taxes and duties were calculated. What are the thresholds? We were able to give them, country by country, what those thresholds are, what those tax and duties limitations are. Also content restrictions. So as they were introducing new products, they would run that by us to make sure there weren't going to be any conflicts in shipping those products internationally. And we were able to work in a collaborative way to give them that feedback or any changes or suggestions that we had in order to move some of those products into those markets. Now, as they have moved on, they additionally added the Asia Pacific market. That is a new market for them, and they really wanted to be able to offer some additional service options as they opened up into those markets. At that time, like I mentioned, they were only using the USPS, and they really needed to offer a DDP solution for their customers. They were getting a lot of feedback from customers that they were unhappy with having to pay tax and duty at delivery. And then also, some countries were introducing legislation that made a requirement because of their volume and the amount of sales that they had into those countries that they were going to now have to offer DDP to those customers and collect taxes and duties at the checkout. So really they needed a solution that was within their price point for shipping, as well as incorporate a DDP option. Now, because USPS is not a DDP solution, we were able to incorporate a hybrid option, which gave them the price point that they were looking for, but also the visibility and the DDP solution they needed. In some countries, they didn't necessarily want to have a track solution, so we were able to offer a DDP option with a non-Delcon service. This kept their price point down. They were able to keep it within what they needed it to be in order to be competitive in the market, but they were also able to incorporate that DDP, so their customers weren't surprised at their delivery that they had to pay taxes and duties for their order. As they've moved on, they did want to offer a track solution into some markets. There are different expectations in some countries for visibility. Some countries, they are used to not getting a delivery confirmation scan. Some countries, it's mandatory. You really have to offer a track solution because of the buyer's experience, the way that the buyer's trends are. And I also call it the Amazon effect. Everybody buys on Amazon. We all are used to a 2-day delivery for our shipping. And so expectations have changed over the years, I believe, with visibility and transits. We were able to offer them a track solution still within their price point, and then also have that DDP option on top of it as well to incorporate all of the things that they needed to do for that particular country. So really they have a hybrid solution. They have some countries where they ship with tracking, some they do not. We have some countries where they offer DDP and some where they do not. And they were able to hybrid this service, these variety of services into their platform. The other aspect of this was as we get into Q4 and holiday shipping, they really wanted to be able to offer later cutoffs for holiday delivery. As you are probably aware, holiday cutoffs can be rather early in the season for e-commerce. So oftentimes you're looking at I know with the USPS cutoffs, they can be in very early December or even late November, depending on the country that you're shipping to. They wanted to be able to offer something later into December and still meet a holiday delivery time. We were able to provide a custom solution for this customer, which was a hybrid express service where we offered a 2 to 5 day transit into certain countries where we were able to utilize some of our final mile delivery partners to offer that express option, as well as your more traditional express carriers to other countries where that was needed. They were still able to offer a lower cost solution to their customers, as well as subsidize some of that shipping for themselves, where they paid part of it and the customer paid part of it to offer that express solution. And they were able to get increased orders up to December 15th and still meet a holiday delivery time into many, many markets that they currently ship to. This really increased their sales, was able to offer the customer a better overall experience and less customer service inquiries once you get closer into the holiday. I feel like this customer is really a classic example of a success for ePost Global, really hits on all of the benefits that we offer and the value that we provide our customers with a collaborative and solution-seeking initiative to find options and really drill into what is it that the customer is looking to do and find a solution to best meet those needs and not break the bank doing it. And our customer has been a wonderful customer for all of these years. We've really enjoyed working with them. It's a very collaborative relationship, and I feel like that's the best kind to have with your vendors. The ones that you know they trust you, they're going to come to you, ask you questions, and trust your expertise. And I feel like this customer and I have really developed a great relationship in a collaborative way. They look at us as their experts on international shipping as we have worked with them over the years. I hope you have found this beneficial. I hope that you will reach out to any of the ePost Global reps should you have a need for international shipping or any questions at all regarding our services. Please feel free to reach out. We're here to help you, and hopefully you'll be the next customer success story we talk about in ePost Global. Thank you so much and have a great day.